I'm here at the police station. Am I gangster or what, baby? There are some really sick street fighter motorcycles and super bikes out there that you don't really hear about too often, and that is the MV Agusta motorcycles. I know a lot of you guys brought that to my attention. You're like, CycleCruza, man, you want a street fighter, boy? That's absolutely sick. Like the sickest looking bikes and the fastest and most raw and powerful, tons of torque. You got to get the MV Agusta Brutale. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why MV Agusta motorcycles are overlooked.
Let's go for a ride.
Hey, for those of you guys that want to get my gear, you know, my camel pants, boots, gloves, my new dual sport helmet, links in the description and comment section of my videos. It's really worth it. I got to be careful going here because that cop's looking at me. He's waiting for me. Look at me speeding here. But I'll tell you guys, the MV Agusta motorcycles are some of the sickest motorcycles out there, man. The F4, absolutely amazing. The Brutale, they're gorgeous. I got an opportunity to see an F4 up close. A chick was riding it at a gas station a couple years ago. And she pulled her helmet off, beautiful flowing blonde hair, gorgeous gal on this gorgeous bike. And I was just stunned because I'd never seen a bike like that before in person. And I was just really amazed by that bike, man. And her too, of course. But make sure that cop ain't following me, man. But I tell you, these bikes you don't hear about too often, man. You know why? Number one reason, they don't have any dealers hardly, man. They only got like 27 dealers here in the United States. I should preface this by saying that MV Agusta is not that well known here in the United States. I don't know about in Europe, but here in the United States, they're not common here. Like I said, there's hardly no dealers. Here in Ohio, there are no dealers, guys. There used to be a couple like years ago, but they faded out. The closest dealer, MV Agusta dealer that I have near me, man, is all the way in frickin' Louisville, Kentucky, Philadelphia, or I think Scranton, PA.
Correction, there is a dealer in Detroit, but that's like 3 hours away.
Way far away from me. So that's the main reason why I didn't even consider one. I had to have a dealer nearby in case something goes wrong, you know. And with Italian bikes, I don't know, I don't trust reliability on them. Like I told you guys. Woo! Good time, baby. A Supermoto. Okay, number 2 is the bikes are really expensive. I mean, they used to be pretty much on par with Ducati motorcycles. But I'll tell you, these days they are much more expensive, man. That new F4 Claudio edition is freaking $86,000, man. And just the regular F4 edition, I think is man, what is it, like 68,000 or something like that? Crazy. And then the Brutale 1000, which I would love to get, or the 800. The Brutale 1000 is freaking, this thing just, I'll tell you, instant adrenaline rush. The Brutale 1000 is $45,000, guys. 45 G's. Crazy, man. And the 800, Brutale 800 is freaking, man, it's like I think it's 26,000. Much better. I don't know if I can hang in here, guys. This is freaking, this thing absolutely sucks in wet conditions. So I can't get too cute in here. Woo, we got some deer action up there, baby. Check it out. Some white-tailed deer. We got deer everywhere here, man. But it brings me to number 3 is that they can't meet it. They're having, you know, it's so expensive to meet the new emissions laws, I guess. You know, in Europe, the new Euro emissions, that they charge freaking, they're going to end their F4 motorcycle because they don't want to go through the hassle of meeting emissions. So 2019 will be the last year. Tell you, this thing is absolutely, I love this bike off-road, man. And I just wish I had proper dual sport. Man, woo, it's so muddy. Oh man, it's like riding on ice, fishtail in here with these leaves. All right, make it down here. All right, made it through. Oh man, got mud everywhere. I love it. Good times, baby. But that was all mud in there. I'm surprised I made it out of there with these Shinko 705 tires, man. That's why I was going extremely slow. Woo! Damn, mud spitting up on me. That brings me to number 4, is that they nearly filed bankruptcy in 2016 because they couldn't pay their debts. But luckily they were able to hammer out a payment plan, and they got some investors on board, I guess. So they were able to keep the MV Agusta line going, but that stunted their growth, not being able to pay their debts and all, and almost filing bankruptcy. So that's another reason why it didn't help as far as getting these bikes out there to be more known, because they can't grow. If it doesn't grow, you're not going to hear about their bikes. And also brings me to number 5 reason why they're overlooked is since 2011, Claudio Castiglione, who was the president and owner of MV Agusta, he died in 2011. He is the one that's responsible for energizing MV Agusta, back in the day. He's the one that got the designs going, got these bikes awesome looking. He's the one that put the beauty and the sexy in the MV Agusta motorcycles. And when he died, it kind of took a step back, so it stunted the growth, which, by the way, I want to tell you that Harley Davidson used to own MV Agusta for 1 year, but a bunch of companies owned MV Agusta at some point. MV Agusta started way back in, I think it was like 1923, by Count Giovanni Agusta, and he actually built MV Agusta motorcycles to fund their racing passion. And then he passed when he died, he passed it on to his family, and then a bunch of companies bought it through the years. And like I said, Harley Davidson ended up with it for about a year, and then they ended up selling it to Claudio Castiglione. He really put life into MV Agusta, man. And like I said, when he died, it just kind of faded out a bit, man. And it's sad, because I hope that MV Agusta makes a return, or comes out really strong, gets more dealers, because their bikes, I think they look better than Ducatis. I think they look so sexy and beautiful. It's absolutely amazing looking at those bikes, and that they have the performance to match. Wild power, freaking all the torque you want in a bike, man. Even more so than Ducati. And I'll tell you guys that MV Agusta is the shiznit, man. And I'll tell you guys that I would absolutely love to own one. I'd love to just buy one and put it in my house. They're that beautiful, man. And I'd love to be able to collect that bike, keep that bike as a collector's bike, because especially this new F4 that's out, the Claudio edition, 86 G's though. There's no way, the only way I would pay that type of money for the bike is if I hit the lottery, about 100 million in the lottery, man. Oh man, but those bikes are absolutely gorgeous and amazing. So tell me, guys, what are your thoughts on the MV Agusta? I tell you, that brutality, absolutely sick. Every review I've seen on their bikes, the people, they love them. They love them, man. They're beasts. But let's talk about it, guys.
Hit thumbs up, check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.